very cold temperatures. I'll have the latest coming right up.
Right now on News Channel 6 at 6, a local sorority reflects on its founding 115 years later. We tell you how they are honoring the moment. And the 2024 presidential race kicks off with a few Republicans campaigning. We tell you what the governor of South Carolina has to say.
Live.
Meteorologist Jennifer Tracci joining us now with the first look at your forecast. And it was so beautiful yesterday and completely opposite today.
Yeah, we've had these split weekends pretty often lately where we have sun for Saturday and then back to the clouds and rain and even cooler temperatures for Sunday. And that was the case today. It was very soggy outside, a lot of rain, very heavy at times. Luckily, though, it is ending, so we won't have any more rain to put up with as we go into the rest of this evening. Here's the latest on Wjbf 6. Just very light rain in Aiken County, Burke County, and around the Sylvania area. Here's a closer look at Waynesboro. We just had a few spotty light showers pass through and some more widespread light rain just to the south of Sylvania. This is exiting the CSRA, and this will be the last of it for the rest of today. And we had plenty of that come through, around half an inch to an inch and a quarter over in Aiken County. Notice in Augusta we're around 3/4 of an inch, around half an inch in Waynesboro. More heavy rain was out to our west and to the east around the Columbia area today. It was also very overcast. We didn't have any sun today. Here's our Terry Lambert Hyundai Skyview cam over at Washington Road. Very wet roadways, but no flooding concerns. And check out these temperatures. Our highs today were only in the 50s. We're seeing some upper 40s now in Evans and McCormick. Aiken, you're at 49, 55 in Wrightsville, 52 in Waynesboro. And these cold temperatures are what prevented us from seeing really any storms today. We had a couple lightning strikes down in Emmanuel and Scrubbin County, but that prevented us from seeing any severe weather. But where the severe weather is happening is down towards the south in Florida now, where temperatures are in the upper 70s, and that's what fuels the storms. So the warm front stayed to our south. We have a wedge of cold air across the Carolinas once again and into the CSRA, keeping us a little bit below average. But notice the strong line of storms right along the border of Georgia and Florida, with even one severe thunderstorm warning. So the severe weather risk has now shifted towards our south. The entire CSRA is now excluded from this, so we have no concerns when it comes to severe weather. And for tomorrow, just a cloudy start to your day in the low 40s, only making it into the mid-60s in the afternoon. Then temperatures will drop drastically tomorrow night. We have a freeze watch for Wilkes County down to Hancock, Glasscock, Warren, you're included in that. Temperatures are expected to be in the upper 20s and low 30s. So we have a lot of sunshine ahead, but also some very cold temperatures. So more details on that to come, but back to you, Renetta.
Jenna, thanks. Coverage you can count on continues with members of Alpha Kappa Alpha, so we have another look at your forecast when we come back.
The WJBF. Now, your most accurate forecast with WJBF Live Viper 6.
Welcome back. I hope you had a great weekend. Hopefully some indoor plans today. We had a lot of heavy rain come down earlier this afternoon, but the good news is that it's moving out of here. Just a few of our counties still dealing with these leftover showers, but the majority of the CSRA now drying out. Aiken County still has some light rain right from Agner down into the Oakwood area. Very light, though, and scattered. And same story down in Scrubbin County. This is moving off towards the southeast, so it won't be much longer until we're done with all the rain for the rest of this evening and the next several days. And we picked up plenty today, anywhere from around half an inch to 1.2 inches over in Aiken County. A lot more rain out towards our west as well, into the Macon area and Columbia, around 1.25 inches. But right now on our Terry Lambert Hyundai Skyview cam in Swainsboro, a very cloudy sight. We had no sunshine today. It was very dreary and chilly, 51 degrees as our temperature. We only topped off in the 50s today. We have a north wind of 7 miles per hour, visibility down to 7 miles, and you can see the difference in winds across the CSRA. Around half the area dealing with that northerly wind and a southwest wind towards the south, and that's because we have a warm front across the area, and you can see the divide in temperatures, mid-40s in our northern counties and mid-50s towards the south. So very cold pretty much no matter where you are, but much chillier up towards the north. And we actually have warm temperatures to our neighbors down in Florida, 79 degrees in Jacksonville, but 40s up in the Carolinas. And the warm temperatures to our south are behind that warm front. And since that warm front didn't pass us, That's what prevented us from seeing any storms today. So very good news there. We have another wedge of cold air set up, which is preventing any of that severe activity. So the strongest storms now are well to our south, right along the border of Georgia and Florida. We have one severe thunderstorm warning. So the Storm Prediction Center has canceled the risk for our area, and it's now just to the south of us, still seeing that slight risk, level 2 out of 5. So we don't have any more rain to worry about once those few showers move out of the area, but we will still have clouds tomorrow, followed by some clearing in the afternoon, and also some more cold temperatures on the way. So 40s tomorrow, pretty much right on average, then dropping into the low 30s and even upper 20s for our Wednesday morning. So a few counties in the western half of the CSRA are under a freeze watch. This goes from Monday night through Tuesday morning. Temperatures will be below 32 degrees for those counties. So you want to remember the 4 Ps. The spring growing season has begun, so this will be the first freeze. So a lot of plants are unfortunately blooming now, and you'll want to be able to protect any plants you can, cover them, or bring any potted plants inside. But at least we don't have any more rain to worry about, and we will have a lot of sun headed our way. So looking at 7 o'clock tonight, just those spotty light showers around, clouds sticking around into the overnight hours with the rain staying to our south. We'll start to see some gradual clearing throughout the day, but overall still a partly cloudy day tomorrow with a lot of sun in store starting on Tuesday. So chilly tonight, seeing those low to upper 40s, and for tomorrow, only making it into the low to upper 60s. And over the next several days, notice the sunny icons, but pay attention to those temperatures. Highs only in the upper 50s and low 60s, lows right around freezing or below it. And then we'll warm up into the 70s next week, or the end of this week, but next week looks pretty chilly as well.
Oh my goodness, but it's so good to see the sunshine.
Yeah, I'm happy we're at least going to get that this week.
Awesome, thanks, Jenna. Coming up, the latest on boats capsizing on the West Coast. Coming up, the Augusta Jaguars and the Aiken Pacers meet tonight in the NCAA tournament. Kira Goldstein has sports next.
WJBF sports coverage you can count on.
Well, folks, tonight is the night the Augusta Jaguars will host their rival, the USC Aiken Pacers, at 7:30 inside Christenberry Fieldhouse. The Jags and the Pacers met twice in the regular season, with the Pacers getting the upset both times. But since then, the Jags have won 10 of their last 12, and there they are winning the Peach Belt title. Now, the Jags did get off to a shaky start against Emmanuel on Saturday and never led by more than 12. But the Pacers struggled early on as well when they faced Catawba, and they maxed out their lead at 7. Both teams struggled in transition as well, giving up double-digit points on turnovers. But the Pacers' strength is really their defense. 21% of their points come from offensive boards, and Jags assistant coach Zach Tinkham says they know it. They know what Aiken's strengths are, and if they're going to get the win, they need to be poised.
We're going to stick to our principles. We want to get the ball down low. Our guards shoot from the outside. As long as we don't turn the ball over, we play defense, and we crash the boards, we should be in good shape. It's always exciting to play Aiken. The important thing is just being poised. Poise comes out a lot in these playoffs because it's win or go home. So a lot of times in these situations, people really amp the pressure and they try to push it and go too fast. So if we can stay poised, keep the ball in our hands and not turn it over, we'll be all right. We're a senior-led team, so that helps us this time of year for sure.
You can catch all of the excitement this evening as the Jags tip off against the Pacers at 7:30 p.m. inside Christenberry Fieldhouse. I'll have highlights and reaction for you at 11. And finally, it is the last day of the Players' Championship, and the day is almost over. In first, we have Scotty Scheffler, who has a comfortable 5-stroke lead at 17 under, and as he finishes up the last 2 holes. Then in second, we have Tyrell Hatton, followed by a tie for third, and then our local is our former Georgia Bulldog, Keith Mitchell, who finished tied for 35th at 4 under. This very well may be our final board, but technically the day is not quite over, so I will have highlights and true final results from Ponte Vedra at 11. Renetta, back to you.
Coming up, if you love Princess Diaries and Julie Andrews, there's a home on the market for you.
Getting hurt on the...
This is a home that will make you want to just run and grab your money. This mansion was used as the fictional Grove High School in the movie Princess Diaries. and is now on sale for the low price of $9 million. The San Francisco villa, featured in the 2001 film, has an elevator, multiple balconies, a roof garden with panoramic views of the city and the bay. The house was last sold in 2009 for a little less than $6.5 million.
Wow.
Just a little less.
Yeah, look at those views.
Gorgeous.
Wow.
Beautiful. Oh, it's so beautiful.
Gorgeous. I actually didn't know that it was a mansion. I thought it was a school. They did a good job making it look like a school.
Yeah, very nice.
Oh, that would be the best school ever to
Right?
attend.
Yeah, no wonder it's not real. It's gorgeous though. Look at that roof
Yeah.
patio.
Makes me want to watch the movies again. It's been years. I don't even really remember them. But we have a new one coming out, right?
Yes, I think it's coming out soon or in the works or something like
we'll
that.
have to watch
Very
all those,
exciting.
catch up. Well, for our forecast this week, we have a lot of changes. So today it was chilly with a lot of rain. We're going back to sunshine starting on Tuesday through Thursday, but pay attention to those low temperatures. They're dropping into the upper 20s and low 30s. We have a freeze watch for a few counties for Monday night into Tuesday morning, and I'm expecting a widespread freeze watch, including Augusta and Aiken, for Wednesday morning. So more details on that to come throughout this week.
We'll certainly wrap up. Thank you for watching, and we will be back after the Oscars. Have a good night.
Weather coverage you can count on. We celebrate the greatest movies of the year. Tomorrow morning, buckle up, America, because the best team is flying at you with the best after party.
Tomorrow on Good Morning America.
This is your captain speaking.
There's no way she'd stick around if she knew the truth. I'm a criminal. This is too dangerous.
I'm Death Rock. Meteorologist Jennifer Trudge. Weather coverage you can count on.
We have some very cold weather headed our way. A freeze watch in effect for the CSRA Monday night. I'll have all the details coming right up.
Right now, a news channel could include a few Palmetto State Republicans. The governor weighs in. Coming up. Plus, it's Jaguars versus Pacers. We speak with fans rooting for Augusta University and USC Aiken's basketball teams on how they show their support. And what the NTSB chief said. And meteorologist Jenna Petracci joining us now with the first look at the forecast. And Jenna, I certainly hope tomorrow's a better looking day.
Yeah, it will definitely be better than today. It was so wet outside. We had some very heavy rain come through. And here's the rainfall totals from today. We reached 1.25 inches over in Aiken County. Overall, around 1/4 of an inch in some areas, but mostly around 1 inch. But right now on our Terry Lambert Hyundai Skyview cam, here's a look over in Swainsboro. It's still very foggy, cloudy with some wet roadways, but we are done with the rain for the rest of tonight. Just the clouds and the fog sticking around into those overnight hours. Not too bad outside, but visibility is down to 6 miles in Augusta, 2 over in McDuffie and Aiken County, just 1 in Barnwell. Temperatures are chilly, upper 40s through low 50s. Augusta at 47 degrees, only 43 in Crawfordville, 42 in Edgefield, and upper 40s in Waynesboro. We have a warm front to our south, and that's good news. Even though it was cold today, that helped to prevent any severe weather or really any thunderstorms from developing across the CSRA. We have a wedge of cold air here around the Carolinas, but much warmer down towards the south. 74 in Tampa. There's still an area of some strong storms anywhere from the Mobile area into the Florida Panhandle. That's behind the warm front. So for us, no more rain, and we don't have anything to worry about over the next couple of days, except for the cold temperatures, and we'll get into that in just a moment. But there's the clouds on satellite and radar. Your Monday is going to be starting out with overcast skies, low 40s, climbing into the mid-60s with sunshine, but then our temperatures will drop. So we have lots of sunshine ahead, but we actually have a Viper 6 alert day for Tuesday and Wednesday morning due to a potential freeze. Notice the counties here in blue are under a freeze watch from Monday night through Tuesday morning, and that's just the beginning of it. Upper 20s through low 30s over the next couple of days to come, so I expect a more widespread freeze watch to go in effect for Tuesday night into Wednesday, including the metro. So coming up, I'll have more details on your forecast with a look at the temperatures, but back to you, Renetta.
Thanks, Jenna. Augusta University men's basketball takes on USC Aiken in another match, and the fans for both teams might have been the ones leading the teams to a successful game. Bria Smith reports.
We actually just created this little section this semester. We've made chants here. We bring the energy.
Everybody's aching for that fever, and we got it, baby. If we can't stop, we can't stop.
Fans sidelined the court at Christian Berry Fieldhouse to cheer on their favorite teams. Rain or shine, lose or win.
This is a really great thing that we do at Augusta University. We come together. We make the culture. We come out of our routines. Like, I personally have a couple of on-campus jobs. I know a lot of people here have on-campus jobs, but it's an expectation. Okay, I got off of work, I'm going to the game.
As both teams went head-to-head for the hoop, battling for that spot closer to the Sweet 16, fans were cheer for cheer from the stands.
This team deserves the energy. This team is such a cohesive team. It brings everybody together.
And the ladies who share the court at home and on the road say they're always on the balls of their feet, cheering on their guys.
The crowds come out and get us more pumped up, and they get the guys more pumped up to actually, win. Aiken brings out a crowd too as well, so it's like, that big rivalry between the crowds, the teams, the cheerleaders, all that. So it's very intense.
From January of 2010 to February of this year, the Jags have led in performance against the Pacers with 17 wins and 12 losses.
Good grief. We're on our feet. We're on our feet. Hands are in the air. Hands are on my head. It's a winner takes all moment, and you can feel the quietness in the room, and we're here for the Jags.
Fans tell us this kind of rivalry is what the game is truly all about.
This brings everything great about basketball. The heated rivalry between one team and another team. They both want to win. They're both passionate, and it's so much fun.
Win or lose, fans say to show up and support is just what it means to have that Jag and Pacer pride. In Augusta, Bria Smith, WJBF, News Channel 6.
Bria, thanks for that exciting report. Tuesday is the last chance to comment on the zoning proposal changes. We have another look at your forecast coming up.
WJBF. Now, your most accurate forecast with WJBF Live 5/6.
It was a very wet and soggy Sunday. Check out these rainfall totals. Around 1.25 inches over in Aiken County. Overall, around 0.5 inch to 1 inch for the most part. Higher amounts out towards the west of us around Macon and Atlanta, and around 1.25 inches out in Columbia as well. Now we no longer have any rain, but it is a pretty foggy and damp night. Here's our Terry Lambert Hyundai Skyview cam over in Swainsboro. Temperatures are in the 40s, so it's very chilly with a north wind of 8 miles per hour. Visibility currently at 6 miles, so no dense fog around, but definitely some limited visibility, and that will continue into the overnight hours. Check out these temperatures. We're pretty cold north of I-20, low 40s, around 10 degrees warmer than that towards the south, seeing the 50s. So we do have a warm front across the area, but for the most part, the warm front stayed to our south today, and that really limited our chance of storms. So just the clouds right now, and we just had the rain earlier, only a couple lightning strikes in our southern line counties. Here's the warm front right now. We have showers and storms to the south of it in southern Georgia and the Florida Panhandle. The chance of severe weather is dying down, though. Just a couple areas of those lightning strikes and thunders to the south of us. But we have a wedge of cold air in the mountains here up into the Carolinas, 59 in Charleston, but 47 in Augusta, 40 in Charlotte, 74 though down in Tampa. So that's where all the warm air is and the instability is fueling those thunderstorms. Tomorrow starting out with the overcast skies, climbing into the mid-60s in the afternoon, gradual clearing throughout the day, and then we'll have a big drop in temperatures starting tomorrow night. We're going to drop to 33 degrees in Augusta Tuesday morning, then the upper 20s expected around the entire CSRA for Wednesday morning. So we have issued a Viper 6 alert day for Monday night into Wednesday morning, but we do have the freeze watch for now. That goes till Tuesday morning only for the counties here in the northwest CSRA, but I expect this to become more widespread, including the remaining counties for our Tuesday night into Wednesday morning. So you want to remember the 4 Ps: protect people, pets, plants, and pipes. Unfortunately, this is the first freeze of the spring growing season. It will definitely influence a lot of plants that have started to bloom outside. So we definitely need to bring in any potted plants, cover plants outside. We have an Arctic air mass moving in. So for tomorrow at 6 a.m., we'll still have this low pressure system as our main factor here, moving off towards the southeast, bringing clearing skies. But then pay attention to this high pressure coming in from Canada. We'll have Arctic air moving in for the entire southeast. It's going to be well below average for this time of the year. But notice really no clouds. It will be nice and sunny at least for the next few days. And for St. Patrick's Day, that's 5 days away now, and good news for all the warm weather fans. We have a big warm-up, 76 in the afternoon, 50 in the morning, but we will have some rain around, giving it a 40% chance for now. And once that rain comes through, we'll cool right back down over the weekend. We're going to see low 40s to upper 40s tonight under the overcast skies, clearing out tomorrow, seeing 60s throughout the entire area, so it is another below average day. We're going to drop even further on Tuesday, upper 50s as our highs, lows dropping into the upper 20s for Wednesday morning. Once again, the Viper 6 alert day is for the overnight period into our Tuesday and Wednesday mornings, warming up into the 70s to finish off the work week, then a little bit cooler as we go into the weekend. And the first day of spring is next Monday, but the high is only going to be 58 degrees, so it won't be feeling like spring really anytime soon.
Spring already.
Yep, I'm excited for it.
Me too. Thanks, Jenna. Coming up, the 95th Academy Awards started tonight. We have the highlights next.
Garage door.
After 90 years in business, we're going to make some changes to all 3 of our locations, so it's time for Weinberger's edition of Extreme Home Makeover.
This is no ordinary clearance sale. This is extreme.
Weinberger's Furniture and Mattress Showcase is bringing a CSRA, a great buying experience for your home.
Every in-stock item in our huge inventory is priced with extreme markdowns. Many items at or below our cost.
Come in now and take advantage of these huge savings.
And watch for the big reveal coming soon. Soon.
Wjbf News Channel 6 wants you to join our team and committed to quality customer service.
Hollywood's biggest night just wrapped up. Some of the A-listers taking home gold along with some newcomers. Everything, everywhere, all at once, and All Quiet on the Western Front winning big. Rena Roy is at the Dolby Theater in Los Angeles with the highlights.
The 95th Academy Awards off with a bang. Third-time host Jimmy Kimmel parachuting onto the stage, Top Gun style.
Welcome to the 95th Oscars.
One of Hollywood's most prestigious award shows filled with big wins
And the Oscar goes to...
and big emotion.
Ke Huy
Ke Huy Quan breaking down into tears as he accepted the award for Best Supporting Actor for his role in Everything Everywhere All at Once.
This is the American dream.
Jamie Lee Curtis taking home her first Oscar gold since her career began 45 years ago, winning Best Supporting Actress in the same film.
I just won an Oscar.
The hit movie sweeping the awards as expected, along with All Quiet on the Western Front.
God, this means so much to us.
All 23 awards announced live this year after the Academy faced backlash for pre-taping some last year. And of course, Kimmel addressing last year's infamous Will Smith slap, reminding the audience of a new crisis response team created by the Academy.
We have strict policies in place. If anyone in this theater commits an act of violence at any point during the show, you will be awarded the Oscar for Best Actor and permitted to give a 19-minute long speech.
This year was really about the movies themselves. As Kimmel said, business is booming with so many people heading back to the theaters. Rena Roy, ABC News, Hollywood.
An exciting time there. Coming up, Kira Goldstein has all the excitement from inside Crispin-Berry Fieldhouse as the Augusta Jaguars hosted the USC Aiken Pacers. Sports is next.
Safe Homes of Augusta.
Your eyes.
At Kelly Paint and Body, you'll always
enjoy see familiar, friendly faces. And you'll appreciate the great customer service we provide, like text message alerts, to keep you informed on the status of your vehicle repair.
Just another way we provide great customer service. Kelly Painting Body and Aiken, where you get high-quality automotive repairs, superior customer service.
And you'll see the same friendly faces
Every time.
We'll be here for you. 866 York Street in Aiken, or on the web at kellypaintandbody.com. It's March Madness! Now, WJBF sports coverage you can count on.
Well, Sunday evening certainly provided lots of entertainment for fans all over the CSRA as the Augusta Jaguars hosted their rivals, the USC Aiken Pacers, in the NCAA tournament. The Pacers jumped out to an unbelievable lead early on and never quite let up 18-6 with 10:40 to go in the first half. Demetrius Dixon drained a three to lift his team to a 15-point lead, their largest of the game. The Jaguars did manage to pull within 9 before halftime, but the Pacers came out even stronger in the second and managed to hold at least a 2-possession lead throughout regulation. The closest Augusta would get was with 3:15 to play. Miguel Arnold hit 3 free throws that pulled the Jags within 5, but that would be as close as they got as the Pacers got the big win and the season sweep of the Jags, 84-77.
There was some tough shots. I mean, that kind of comes with an NCAA tournament type of game. Unfortunately, we're falling on our end, but I think in the first half, our defensive performance was pretty good. And we talk about it all the time. We got to hold our opponent 42% or less. In the first half, I thought we really did a good job of fueling our offense through our defense. The second half, not as much. We were rebounding, hit some shots in the second half as well, but the first half in particularly set the tone and the stage for the rest of the game for us. Because we really want to come out, be physical, and really set the tone defensively. And I think that's what we did.
With the big win, the Pacers advance, and they will take on Lincoln Memorial on Tuesday inside Christenberry Fieldhouse. And finally, here are our final results from a very exciting Players' Championship in Ponte Vedra. Atop the leaderboard, we of course have our big winner, Scotty Scheffler, who won by a comfortable 5 strokes at 17 under. And then in second, we have Tyrell Hatton, followed by a tie for third. Lastly, former Georgia Bulldog Keith Mitchell is our low local, and he finished tied for 35th at 4 under. So now let's take a look at our big winner, Scotty Scheffler, as he finishes his final round and then lifts the 2023 Players' Championship trophy. On the 18th hole, a gorgeous shot. He already knew he had won, but he's trying to finish with a made putt. He's able to drop it right in the hole and get the win. His 6th PGA Tour win in 13 months. Congratulations to Scotty Scheffler, 2023 Players' Championship winner. We'll be right back.
When it comes to workers' compensation,
Disney unveiled its next generation robot at South by Southwest during a presentation about storytelling techniques this weekend. The robot tumbled out of a box. It looks like a character from the movie Zootopia. The robot somersaulted and roller skated across the stage, which was possible because it's made with high performance materials. The creators say they are trying to emphasize the importance of personality, even in robots. They want their robots to be able to invoke emotion. Interesting.
Honestly, it's roller skating better than I could.
Yes, absolutely.
Yeah.
Its form is excellent.
Yeah, it's doing pretty well.
That's the future.
Well, for our forecast, we have some big changes coming this week. We had a lot of warm weather over the past couple of weeks, but that won't be the case. Lows tonight are going to be in the 30s, very chilly, and for tomorrow, we're going to see upper 50s. So we do have a freeze watch in place Monday night through Tuesday morning for the counties here in blue. So we have a Viper 6 alert day for the early morning of Tuesday and Wednesday. I expect a more widespread freeze watch to go in place across the CSRA over the next few days. And looking at our 10-day forecast, it's a little wonky since we're past midnight now, so every day is switched. But we have that Viper 6 alert day for Tuesday and Wednesday. Let's see if I can pull up the correct one real quick. We have rain headed our way as well as we go into the end of the week. St. Patrick's Day will be much warmer in the 70s, but we're also going to have those scattered showers. I believe that's right now. It's a little weird. But
That's right.
you guys get the idea. It's going to be very cold Tuesday and Wednesday morning with some warmer temperatures to end the week.
I'm seeing a lot of sunshine, but colder numbers.
Yeah, at least we have the sun. Thank
Yeah.
goodness.
Thank goodness for that.
All right. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you next week.